Live. I'm Ryan Idle.
And I'm Gianna Fleming.
Jackson Liberty's Girls Who Code Club will have an interest meeting on Monday, September 18th during the second half of Common Lunch in room C201. Girls Who Code Clubs are meant for girls to join a group of supportive peers and role models and use computer science to change the world. When you join a club, you will be able to learn from fun and simple online coding tutorials, build community through interactive activities, and learn about inspiring role models. You then work in teams to design and build a Girls Who Code Club project that solves a real-world problem you care about through code. Whether you're a beginner or a computer master, you are invited to join. For more information, please see Mr. Perry in C201.
It's official. Mr. Connor has confirmed that he will dye his hair pink in October if he can generate $1,000 to donate to childhood cancer. So let's support the boys basketball Change for Cancer drive to find a cure for childhood cancer. So let's fill those jugs. Let's not forget, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Last year we raised almost $1,000 to fight childhood cancer. We are hoping to exceed last year's donation. So, starting today, that was a little bit ago, those jugs will be around the school. Please put any change or dollars you have to fight childhood cancer. 100% of the proceeds go directly to fighting juvenile cancer. Jugs will be labeled by class. The class who generates the most money donated will gain 5 points in the Battle of the Classes later this year. So please, help the boys basketball team in their efforts to find a cure for childhood cancer. Every coin and dollar counts. Let's find a cure for childhood cancer. We will be running this cause until the end of the month. Let's see which class will win the Change for Cancer competition. Juniors.
Speaking of the juniors, attention class of 2025. Miss Saves has some hooded sweatshirts for sale if you're interested. They are $25. Please stop in C222 during Common Lunch.
Oh, this just in. The Liberty Girls soccer team is having a car wash tomorrow from 8:30 to 12 p.m. at Station 55 on the corner of Larson and New Prospect Road. All washes are $5, and proceeds go to the Liberty Girls soccer team.
Ooh.
Be there.
Be there. Got a dirty car? Go.
Go. All right. We're having some issues.
All right, I'll take this one.
Okay, you take that one, please.
Red Zone shirts will be sold in athletics. Shirts are $15 each, cash or check. Don't forget to grab yours before the first home football. That was a while ago.
We've been over this, guys.
Join the Red Zone Google Classroom. The code is IVBK4CL for updates and information all year long. Any questions, see Ms. Simzik.
Attention seniors. Today, Friday, September 15th, starting at the beginning of Common Lunch, there will be a college application assistance workshop in the faculty resource room next to guidance. This is a good opportunity to get a head start on your college applications. If you plan to attend, email your counselor to confirm. Go to commonapp.org to set up your account before next Friday if you have not already done so. Your personal email, make it professional, will be your username.
Attention skiers and snowboarders. The kickoff meeting for the Jackson Ski Club will be Wednesday, September 27th in the lecture hall during the first half of Common Lunch. The meeting will take about 15 minutes and we will go over trips for the upcoming season and requirements to join the club. The club is open to any student and you can go on all of the trips or a single trip. It's up to you. Please see Mr. Noble in D105 with any questions. See you on the 27th.
There will be a meeting with the chess club on Tuesday, September 19th during the second half of Common Lunch in room E111 with Mr. Massimorino. New members are welcomed.
The first art club meeting will be held on Monday, September 18th in room D111 during the second half of Common Lunch. All are welcome. See Ms. Bender with any questions.
Do you have any siblings in the building? This includes if you are a twin. During Picture Day, Tuesday, October 3rd, you can make an appointment to take a free professional picture with your brothers or sisters, and it'll be featured in your yearbook. Please fill in the form in the Class of 2024 class page, and Ms. Batassa will send you a pass with your appointment time.
The first National Art Honor Society meeting will be held on Thursday, September 21st during the second half of Common Lunch in the lecture hall. Important application information will be discussed. If you are interested in finding out more about NAHS, make sure you plan on attending. NAHS is open to sophomores, juniors, and seniors who have completed a semester in art or graphic design and received a grade higher than a 90. See Ms. Bender with any questions in room D111.
For juniors and seniors who have a 4.0 GPA or higher and 30 hours of community service are invited to apply for Liberty's National Honor Society. The application packet is on the JLHS website under Clubs and Activities, NHS, and there is a Google Doc. You must sign in with your school-issued Gmail to access it. See Ms. Maloney in C108 or Ms. Opaleski in B127 with questions.
Attention class of 2025. There is an interest meeting today in C222 for anyone who would like to be on the game team for BOTC during the first part of Common Lunch. As soon as the meeting is over, Ms. Saves will create a Google form and post it on the Google Classroom. All juniors need to vote by the end of the day today, Friday, September 15th.
The following colleges will be visiting guidance this week. All grade levels are welcome to attend. These are info sessions, not interviews. This is a good time to learn more about these schools and ask questions. At 10 o'clock on Friday, September 15th, Drew University. That's it.
Attention class of 2025. Please support your class and purchase a t-shirt for BOTC. There's a Google form on your Google Classroom page.
Jackson Liberty's Robotics Club is once again taking part in the first annual Tech Challenge, and its annual First Tech Challenge. It's way more than building robots. First Tech Challenge teams are challenged to design, build, program, and operate robots to compete in a head-to-head challenge. Team design and build robots, raise funds, design and market their team brand, and do community outreach to earn specific awards. We need team members with all these skills. Participants are eligible to apply for over 80 million, that's a lot of money, in college scholarships. Join us on Wednesday, September 20th during the first half of Common Lunch in room C201. With any questions, see Mr. Perry. Let's check out this video.
First Tech Challenge challenges kids ages 12 to 18 to program, design, build, and compete with robots.
First Tech Challenge is one of 3 engaging FIRST programs.
Every year they release a new challenge.
Once you get the challenge, you figure out your game plan.
Teams use a reusable kit to program robots in a variety of coding languages.
Every year you also learn more and more about coding, so then your code's gonna get better and better.
Personally, I do not learn hearing about it, but hands-on is just go into it. Instead of saying, oh, I know how to build this robot, I can say, I built this robot.
In First Tech Challenge, students are developing a broad range of skills.
Manufacturing, hardware, troubleshooting, but there's also a lot of things that you learn that you wouldn't necessarily think about. People skills.
Problem-solving skills, helping one another, helping other teams.
The program draws so many students that come in who just want to do the marketing, who just want to do fundraising. And that's a great thing that the kids learn very early on.
The model of FIRST has provided incredible opportunities for the students to interact with professionals.
Whenever I asked my mentors a question, they always flipped the question around and asked, where would you find the answer to that question if I weren't here? They slowly built my confidence up so much more to a point where we weren't asking them questions, we were just going.
Each team has to compete at a local event, win awards at the local event, and then they're able to move on to the first championship.
You walk into the room and there's that smell. The smell of robots.
3, 2, 1, and there's different languages, different culture. It's just the best thing ever.
There are scholarships for colleges, universities, as well as technical programs.
I think it's incredibly important for youth to see careers in science and engineering as a possibility for them.
First Tech Challenge is like an avenue for me to express my creativity with like-minded individuals that later become my friends through the program.
First in one word, wow.
Fun!
First is inspiration.
First is amazing.
First is hope.
So, Ryan, have you ever smelled a robot before?
I have not, but like honestly, I want to know what it smells
No,
like.
yeah, we're get to robot smelling.
Yeah, Robotics
All right.
Club.
Robotics
Keep
Club,
us updated.
Let us know.
Send it in. I gotta know.
Send it in.
All right. Are you interested in technology? The Technology Student Association will be hosting their introductory meeting on Tuesday, September 19th during the first half of Common Lunch in D103. Last year, we went to the state conference, competed in events, and did STEM-related activities during Common Lunch, such as building rockets. At the meeting, we will be discussing our plans for this school year and scheduling our rocket launch. Come out and see what we are all about. If you have any questions, see Ms. Mosaitis in D103 or Mr. Perry in C201.
The Future Business Leaders of America, FBLA, will conduct their first general membership meeting on Wednesday, September 20th in room D119 during the second half of the, Common Lunch, CAP, you know. Agenda items include membership dues, back to school night table, Keene University State, Leadership Conference, Fall Virtual Business Challenge, Dress to Impress Scholarship. See you there.
It is finally your turn as the class of 2024. Please vote for who you think falls best into these categories. Besties, most likely to succeed, nicest eyes, supreme scientist, tech savvy, class comedian, most athletic, class artist, Broadway bound, biggest change since freshman year, future author, rep in the red zone, fashion icon, most likely to brighten your day. And I feel like tech savvy, you might want to vote for Sophie Spadafino. She's right back there. She's not telling me to do this. Winners will be featured in the yearbook, and voting will close on September 29th.
First meeting of the year will be Tuesday, September 26th, first half of Common Lunch in the IMC. That's all she wrote. We don't know what that's about.
That's you. Let us know.
Let us know.
Boys soccer earned victories for both the varsity and JV teams against Neptune. JV won 5-3 with goals by, I'm going to try and not mess up your names, Christopher Olivares with 2 goals, Mario Benitez, Christian Madrid, and Dan Salazar. And varsity won 4-0 with 2 goals by Dylan Kaznowski and a goal each from Sal Georgiano and Rich Kosek. Jose Mayorga tallied 3 assists. The boys play at home on Tuesday at 3:45. Go Lions!
And now for today's SAT word of the day. Burnish, polish by rubbing. Achievements? We're not sure about that one. All right. Enough for today's weather.
Today will be sunny with a high of 73 and a low of 55. Tomorrow will be partly sunny with a high of 74 and a low of 56. And Sunday will be partly sunny with a high of 79 and a low of 53.
And now for today's quote of the day by Alexander the Great. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion.
And that is all we have for today.
Make it a great day, Liberty.